How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? How are you all doing? Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Please do so. Like, comment, and share. Oh, I'm supposed to be started, right? Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Listen, I want to share with you a scripture that I jumped into today. I wanted to share this with you. Let me start by saying, I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. A fantastic Monday. Um, let me pull up my scripture I want to read today. Hope you all had a fantastic Monday. I had a great Monday thus far. Started out, I had a doctor's appointment, got good news from the doctor's appointment. God is faithful. And just as much as he's faithful, I have to be faithful and make sure I'm making the necessary adjustments to receive and let this healing be manifested. So I'm grateful to God for the good news, and there's still some more changes that I'm making. And like I said before, I am down 22 pounds, and I'm excited about it. I got a goal in mind that I have to get back to. Yo, what's up, Uday? What's up, my guy? Um, so today, if there was uh, a song that uh, I would sing if I was going to sing today. Um, hey, Chin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Um, don't forget to like, comment, and share once again. And once again, I want to thank everybody for supporting Monday Moments Live um, on the 7th. I enjoyed it. I had such a great. The feedback was amazing. I appreciate you all for it. Um, thanks again. Thanks again. Thanks again. I am working on the skate party that I'm going to have. So as soon as I get the finalized details of that, I will be posting it and sharing it with you. So look forward for that. Once again, I still have t-shirts for sale, $25. I must post those pictures of the t-shirts within the next day or so. So just keep watching my page, and I'll share that. But the scripture that I wanted to talk about today, is Philippians 2, verses 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So let me read it quick. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. And I'm telling you, Chet, I'm jealous. Like, come on. You going to Germany? Listen, I need you to do some shopping while you're in Germany for me. I know there's some stuff over there that I need to get. So yeah, we'll be talking about that. I love it. Okay, let me see. I'm talking about different countries, and I'm already sidetracked. But let's go here. Philippians 2, 12 through 16. What I'm getting at, and this is the message version. This is the message version. Mr. Global, you decided to stop by my page. I feel honored. Everybody, Mr. Global, Prince James, everybody, Mr. Global, Prince James. Say hello to him. This is great, my friend. What I'm getting at, friends, is that you should simply keep on doing what you've done from the beginning. When I was living among you, you lived in responsive obedience. Now that I'm separated from you, keep it up. Better yet, redouble your efforts. Be energetic in your life of salvation, reverent and sensitive before God. That energy is God's energy, an energy deep within you, God Himself willing and working at what will give Him the most pleasure. Hey, Aunt Pat, how are you? How are you doing? Once again, thank you so very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. So listen, the Lord is simply telling us, and I want to push this out to you, and I promise you, I'm not going to be on here long. But I am souped up that Mr. Global stopped by, the little local guy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Haven't seen you in a while, so hopefully I'll get to see you within the next 3 years because you're global. God is providing for us the ability to live in a place and space. Notice I said a place and a space where we can live drama-free, stress-free, trauma-free, and be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. He provided this life, this abundant life. He's provided for us. Once He went to the cross, He went to the cross and He took everything to the cross for us. So therefore that we wouldn't have to experience it, but we would take the word and walk it out. No, I'm not saying that it will be easy, but it will be all worth it. And you can do it without the stress and the frustrations of life. The way we choose to live in drama and trauma and stress is because we focus on it. We can't focus on that. We can't be bogged down and let these thoughts and stuff that people said about us dictate to us how to respond to God. What's up, Sid? We can't allow this stuff, the stuff that we're going through and what we see, to speak louder than, I like to say this all the time, to speak louder than what we already know. Troy Bell, bro, I love you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We can allow what we see to speak louder than what we already know. God has given us a vision. God has given us the ability to dream and to conceive these things, these promises that He has for us, but we'll allow what we currently see to speak louder than what God has showed us. So in this text, the Lord is just simply saying, hey, connect yourself with a bunch of people who are like-minded. So if they're trying to buy property and be successful, they'll push you and pull you to do just the same. I know there's an old statement, birds of a feather flock together, which is true. So if you have one negative Nancy, then you connect yourself with a negative Nancy. They're going to always be sitting there pulling and try to have that crab mentality to keep you from succeeding, because them themselves don't have the ability to succeed. And the scripture just said this. God Himself willing and working at what will give Him the most pleasure. What gives God the most pleasure is when we prosper just as much as our souls prosper. He told us that He'll make us the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, the lender and not the borrower. So why are we subjecting ourselves to this minute and this menial things and always struggling and always not seeing ourselves in a better place? But if you have the ability to speak what God says about us, and then you begin to think and see yourself the way God sees you, because once He created us, He said that it was good, and He never changed His mind. He never changed His mind. He never changed His mind about us. He said it was all good. He said it was all good. And then He wants us to prosper. Then He tells us that no weapon formed against us will prosper. It will be formed, but He'll give us the ability to escape it, and it bring us no harm. He also tells us, listen, if you're going to be worried about some stuff, or you're going to carry this, cast all of your cares upon me, for I care for you. You don't have to carry the weight. You don't have to carry the stress. I'll take it on. He also says that He never slumbers nor sleeps. So therefore, you can give it to Him. He said that I give my beloved rest so you can sleep. And God is saying, I'll carry the weight of it. And then you can rest and you can still look great. That's why we don't look like what we've been through. Man, okay. I'm trying to get through this because I don't want to be on here too long. starting at verse 14. And like I said, this is the Message version. Do everything readily and cheerfully. No bickering, no second guessing allowed. Go out into the world uncorrupted, a breath of fresh air in this squalid and polluted society. Provide people with a glimpse of good living and of the living God. So therefore, when you look at me, you look at the blessings of God, which maketh one rich and add no sorrow. So when you're looking at me, this is what victory looks like. This is what prosperity looks like. No, my bank account don't equate to that yet, but it will. God always provides for me. He always provides for me. Let me tell you, always provides. I'm telling you, always provides, because my faith is on fleek. And when I put my mind to it and I speak it into the atmosphere, because I keep telling y'all, in Genesis, God created everything by speaking the words. He gave us the same creatorial power to speak those things that are not as though they are, and they were. So I have the ability to speak into existence what I want for my life. I also have the ability to dismiss what I don't want in my life. But if you choose not to speak, then it's nobody's fault but your own. And you have to also remember that closed mouths do not get fed. Okay, I'm just saying, if you want to see better for yourself, what's up, Cook? I'm telling you, if you want to see better in your life, if you want to receive better in your life, you have to speak it into your own life. Don't wait for nobody else to speak nothing for you. Don't wait for nobody to speak anything into your life. You speak what you need to see in your life. All right, back to the text. Carry the light giving message into the night, so I'll have good cause to be proud of you on the day that Christ returns. You'll be living proof that I didn't go through all this work for nothing. You will be the proof. Hey, sister, you will be the proof that God is who he is, because you're light in the dark places. You're not bothered by all the chaos and confusion that's going on in this world. And then you have the ability to see the better in people and in your environment. I am not a thermometer. Okay? I am not a thermometer. I am not a thermometer. Wherever I go, I'm a thermostat. I change the environment. I change the temperature of wherever I am. I don't care what's going on. And yes, whatever room I walk in, I'm changing the temperature. If I don't like it, I'm changing it. Because why? I have the ability to create. I have the ability to speak. I have the ability to change things. How do I change things? By speaking what I want to see in this environment. By sharing this light in dark places. And then listen, and I got the faith to furnish whatever I speak. Even let's go back to the recording. I said I was going to plan a recording. I planned the whole recording and record it within 3 to 4 months. I didn't know where the money was coming from, but I did it because I had the faith to furnish it, and God met me where I was. Even this Monday Moments Live that I had on August 7th, I was doing a live on Facebook, and I was like, y'all, if I had a live, would y'all come? And then listen, it happened, and God manifested himself. The money was there. Every bill was paid. I walked away with not owing a bill. Because we have to make sure that God is willing to do it. Let me just stop there. God is willing to do it. We just got to have the faith to furnish so God can meet us there, where our words will meet up to what he is willing and able to do, because he's able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ever ask or think, according to the power that work where? Within us. If there's nothing working within us, then we ain't giving him nothing to work with, because faith without works is dead. And without faith, it is impossible to please the Lord. So therefore, what I'm saying to you is speak it. If you don't have the faith to furnish what it is that you're speaking, then you need to work on exercising your faith and growing your faith muscles. How do you grow your faith muscles? By reading the word of God, praying, and see God working. And you have to watch God work. And he's continually, you hear what I'm saying? He's continually working. He's continually working. I see him working in every area of my life. I see God. Matter of fact, I see God working now. I see God working now. I'm feeling help. I'm feeling help, but I got to go. I'm feeling help. I am, like I said, I am not a thermometer. I don't walk into place and take the temperature of what's going on and adjust to what's going on. I am a thermostat. I change it wherever I go because if I don't like it, I need to change it. Okay, so I don't care what's going on in this world. I don't care what kind of confusion, what kind of turmoil is going on. I don't care what kind of storm is going on because I have the ability to speak peace wherever I am. So no drama. I don't have no stress. No, I don't have any trauma because I choose to take this negativity and let it fuel me, okay? Let it fuel me to speak what God says. And not only to speak what God says, but some things that I want. Hear what I'm saying? Because he also says that if I delight myself in him, right? He said that he'll give me the desires. So there's some things that God does for me that I don't even have to verbalize because he knows my desires. He knows my heart. He knows my thoughts before I even speak it. So therefore, because I delight myself in him, he'll give me the desires. Yeah, he'll give me the desires. Yes. And let me tell you something. When you start speaking this stuff into existence, you have to make sure that you've got the faith to furnish it. Because I realized that Jesus, the Christ, the God of my salvation, did not diminish himself to live inside of me. So the same creatorial power that he displayed in Genesis is what I have because I have him and he has me. Hear what I'm saying? So I want to encourage you today. I feel help today. I want to encourage you today to take full control over your life. And listen, y'all know I keep telling y'all all the time. I keep telling y'all all the time that you are the steward over your investment. You are the steward over your energy. You are the steward of your life. The people that come in it and the people that you give them the benediction. And I'm not afraid to give nobody the benediction because if you're disturbing my peace, because the peace of God is a real place that you can live in, but it's by your choice. It's your decision to live in that place. And if you choose not to live in the peace of God, I'm telling you, you are missing out because the peace of God is a real place. Philippians 2, 12 through 16 just said God gets pleasure out of us living life in the abundance that he's provided. But if you choose not to live in that abundance, it's your fault. Hey, what I'm saying, it's your fault. So I don't like to say that word because I don't want to negate the fact that you experienced the trauma that you've experienced in your life, because that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I do not want to negate the fact that you've experienced what you've experienced. But what I do want to encourage and empower you to understand and to change your perspective on whatever that thing is that happened to you. It did not happen to you, but look at it as if it happened for you. Take the negativity and change it and let it be fuel to push you to that next place in life, that next purpose in life, that next decision in life that you can understand and know that tried to come and take me out, but it only made me better. Please don't allow your tests and trials to make you bitter, because then you'll stay in that thing much longer than you really have to. The Lord has provided the light. The Lord has provided the ability to succeed in life. Because he said, he's in his word, he wished that we would prosper just as much as our souls prosper and to be in good health. So he's providing this manifested healing for us, spirit, soul, and body, and our emotions, and mentally. He's providing healing for us. So let us not be so, that we stand like we don't need to be healed, because we need to be healed, because it's a sad thing for you to be doing the same thing and expecting different results. There's a word that describes that, and that's insanity. So when you realize that you are damaged and there's some things that you need to work on, listen, I'm here for therapy. So those that are not here for therapy, I'm sorry, but I go to therapy. And like I said before, I'm looking for a new therapist. So because I needed help to navigate through this stuff, and that's what they provided. And then once I have the ability to work through it, God can anoint me the more to be able to go back and reach somebody else. So listen, don't negate the fact that you're going through what you're going through. Understand it, but use it to be fuel to push you to the next place, the next purpose. Yes, the next purpose, Chen, totally I understand. The next purpose, the next level, the next phase of your life, so you can take what has happened to you and be able to be a blessing and a help to somebody else, to encourage them and to enlighten them and to empower them, to let them know that it did not come to take you out, but it come to make you better, to make you stronger, to make you wiser, to make you aware, and make you aware of what's happening in life. So when you see these things again, you're familiar with it, and you're like, "Oh, I don't have the same response to that." No, you're familiar. I know what you did to me last time. I learned from you, and this is how I'm responding to you now. Okay, so listen, I'm telling you, the Lord has provided for us. Listen, don't get slack. Don't throw in the towel. I know it gets rough. I know it gets tiring, but this is why I tell you all the time: journal, write it out, because sometimes there's some stuff that you're dealing with that you don't want to talk to nobody. Because sometimes you talk to people, they happy as you and not them, and they ain't got no response to help you anyway. So why talk to them about it? And then they just, child, I don't understand. Oh, why did? I journal it. I talk about it in my journal. Sometimes you got to cry. Let the water hit the pages. Journal, write it out. And then you take that thing, and then once God deliver you and push you to a new place, and you go back and look at that journal, and you don't know when you came out of it. Yeah, that's what I love. That's what I love, because God is always about progression and production. He's always moving forward. He's moving forward. He's moving forward. But if you stay stuck in yesterday, don't do it. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in yesterday, because the assignment of yesterday is to hold you and keep you in a place of stagnation. Don't allow it to happen. Yeah. And I like to tell you all the time, like my father taught me a lesson about not regretting anything. If I was man enough to do whatever it was that I did, I don't care, slept with the wrong person or whatever it was, whatever your stuff was, you were man enough to do it, own up to it, and move forward. Do not allow regret to sit in. It made you who you are at this present time. Whatever it was, whatever the test was, whatever the valley was, whatever that valley experience was, because you will have a valley experience, but make sure and understand that you do not regret it. Do not despise it, because it comes to make you better. It comes to make you, it gives you testimony. It gives you the ability to say, you know what, I experienced that, but I learned from it, and I'm moving forward, and I moved forward. So I want to encourage you today. I know I said a lot, and I've been talking fast because it was so much, and I got so excited, and there's so much I want to say. But listen, make sure, be very sure that you are obedient. Make sure that you're living life to the best of your ability. Live life as if it's golden. Make sure you keep the energy that God has provided for you. Understand and know who you are, and understand your value. And don't let nobody devalue you. Speak. Understand and know that you are a thermostat and not a thermometer. You have the ability to change. Don't second guess what God told you. If God showed you something, don't think that it's too big, because he has the ability to provide everything that you need for the vision. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to encourage you with today. I'm telling you, I could go on, but I need to stop, because I got a couple things I need to do before I go over to Troy and Diane's Bible study at the Lighthouse Charlotte. I got a couple of things I need to do before then. But be very sure, if you don't hear nothing else I say tonight, be very sure that you are the steward over your investments. And I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about physically, and your connections of people. Be sure that you are being the steward that you need to be. Read Philippians 2:12-16. It has blessed me today. It has blessed me tremendously. Go back, and I need you to carry this light that God has provided for us. And I want you to live in the abundance that he's also provided for us. It's your choice, and it's your decision. So live in it. Hopefully there's something that I said today. Yes, it's something that I said today that will cause you to think and to change your perspective, because I always say that there's one moment that can change your entire life. One moment can change your life. And if it didn't change your life today, but hopefully it changed your perspective. I love you. I'm praying for you. And I hope you're doing the same for me because I love you with my whole heart. I'm praying for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, like I said, I have T-shirts for sale. I will post those pictures within the next day or so. Y'all help. Yeah, I get, hopefully. No problem, cousin. No problem, cousin. Y'all can definitely go back and look at it. Hey, Auntie, love you, love you. Yes, I have 4 T-shirt designs. They're all $25. I need to sell these T-shirts so I can buy more. So I need you to buy these because I need to make more space. So I need you to buy these T-shirts. Always, if you want to be a blessing. Yes, no problem. No problem, Chen. And that's my birthday. Yes. So my birthday is October 1st. Yes, let me just say that. Let me say that now. My birthday is October 1st. Okay. I want y'all to know that. My birthday is October 1st. Yes. My birthday is October 1st. And I'm going to say it again. My birthday is October 1st. Okay. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. My birthday, mine, is October 1st. So I want y'all to remember that. Put it on your calendars. I'm taking gift cards and lunches and all of that good stuff. So also, if y'all want to be a blessing, plant a seed, sow a seed, you can. The Cash App is the T. Lewis Agency. That's the Cash App. The T. Lewis Agency. The T. Lewis Agency. So yeah, and that's the same place where you can order your T-shirts. I'll post all of that because I'll do a post for the T-shirts. All right. I love y'all. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting. Yes, definitely. I'm here for it, Chen. Oh, definitely. Yes. Yes, Chen. Yes. Yep. No problem. Yeah, so that's Philippians 2:12 through 16. I want y'all to read it. And read King James Version and read the Message Version because it's gonna bless you just the same way it blessed me. I'm telling you. I feel encouraged. I feel enlightened. I feel empowered. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love y'all. Thank you for spending a moment with me. Because listen, let me say this. I know I was talking about getting up and I'm about to talk again. I know sometimes we deal with life and there's so much happening. And the older we get, there are health challenges that we're dealing with, and there's different things that we experience. But listen, don't be so caught up with what's going on that you miss living life in the abundance. I don't care what's going on. And I tell y'all this all the time. Enjoy life. Enjoy the people that you are around. I mean, do what you enjoy. If you like ice cream now, I'm not telling you to go and eat ice cream every day, all day. But it's the small things that because listen, I love Rita's. And when I feel like, there's so much going on and busy and just, I take time for myself. I'll go to Rita's and get me an Italian gelato with a little, the vanilla custard. And, yeah, I get that. And I go somewhere and I sit down and I enjoy it to the very last drop. Oh, I love the movies. So I'll go sit in the movies because it takes me from reality and I can go and watch this movie and get involved into the movie. And for the 2 hours that I'm at the movie theater, I am engulfed in what's happening in this movie. I can pick life up once I walk out the door. We have to learn how to decompress and to remove ourselves from reality for a moment so we can get back to it and become all that we need to be. Because I have to make sure that I'm always on. And it's because there's somebody that might need a word. There's somebody that's going to need some type of advice. There's going to be somebody that need prayer. There's going to be somebody that needs to be uplifted. There's going to be somebody that needs a kind word. There's going to be somebody that needs something from me. And I can't always be walking around frustrated in life because I got something going on. But now I got to make sure that my vehicle is clean. So whenever God want to use me, he can say, hey, go here. Hey, say that. Or hey, go and pray for this person, do that. I got to make sure that I'm in a place that I'm able to be used by him. So I got to make sure that my vehicle is clean. And I want the same for you. So, because if we're all together as a community being used by God and just, God is getting the glory out of our lives, man, we're going to be great because we already are. It just have to manifest in each one of our lives. So I'm just saying, let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. I love you. And it is my prayer. Yes, Amy, I got you. I got you, Amy. I got you. Yeah, I want us to win in every aspect of the word. In every aspect of the word, winning is what I want us to do. I want us to win in every aspect of the word, of whatever winning is, whatever area of winning you feel like you want to or you've been challenged in. I want to pray with you today to know that you will win. Jacqueline Carr sings that song, "You Will Win." And everything attached to me wins. So I just want to encourage you today that you are a winner. I need you to win in every area of your life. Hear me? And we have to do it together. I want to see you win. I want to see you all win. That's what this is about. And once again, by me wanting you to win doesn't mean that I have to lose for you to win. We can all win at the same time. That's what's so great about it. That's what's so great about it. We could all win at the same time. So yes, Bev. Yes, Bev. Yes, Aunt Pat. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is about winning. How do we win? Because understand this, being in relationship with Christ, we're already winners. We are already winners. We are already winners. But the reason we feel like we're losing because we're focusing on the current stuff that we're dealing with. We're too busy looking at what it is that's in our, what we can see. But faith is not about what you can see. Just as much as you walk into a new place that you've never been before, and you will go sit in a seat anywhere. You got blind faith because you go and sit in that chair because you know it's going to hold you up. You don't know if the leg's weak or not. You've never been to this place, but you go sit in that seat and you know it's going to hold you up. That's the kind of faith we have to have in God. Just no matter what, I know God going to hold me up. I know God going to do this for me. And that's where I am. I get an idea, I go with it. God, I don't know how it's going to work out, but it will. And God always sends people to be a blessing, to help furnish the vision and to help furnish the idea. That's what all of you do. That's what all of you have helped for August 7th. God used all of you to help me furnish that vision. He gave me the vision. I shared it because I wrote the vision and I made it plain and y'all were able to run with it. And not only did you run with it, you showed up for it to be a part of it. So that manifested vision was because of y'all, because y'all helped me win in that event. I won because of y'all, and because y'all were there and y'all helped me, we all won. It's our winning season, and everything attached to me wins. What's up, Tiff? How are you? Love you, sister. Everything attached to me wins. Everything attached to me wins. I love you too. I love you. I love you. Everything attached to me wins. So listen, all week, I want us to make sure that anybody that we come in contact with, just tell them, hey, I'm proud of you. I love what you're doing. Keep doing it because you're winning. And I promise you, that's going to go a long way. That's going to go a long way. Encourage somebody to do better. Encourage somebody to keep going and to keep doing what they're doing. Because sometimes life be life and it gets hard. But If they got somebody that they know that's in their corner, and you don't have to know them. You don't have to know them. I'm telling you, you don't have to know them. And just be like, hey, I don't know why. I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you. And I believe you. I believe it's going to work out for you. You're going to win. I promise you, you're going to win. And say it with a smile. Okay? I promise you, you're going to win. All of the opposition that you faced, all of the opposition that you faced, the blessing has to be greater than the opposition. All right, I got to stop. I got to stop. I got to stop. I got to stop. I'm feeling a different push. The opposition had to be greater. The blessing has to be greater than the opposition. You hear what I'm saying? So you might feel like this go through right now is like, oh, it is the size of the mountain. But I promise you that the blessing is going to be greater than the mountain. The blessing is going to be greater. The blessing is going to be greater. Because that's just how God does things. So yeah, the opposition might be great, but God's blessing is greater. The door is going to be greater. The window is going to be greater. The opportunity is going to be greater. The blessing is going to be greater. All right, I got to stop. I got to stop. So listen, I'm telling you, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, don't worry about what you're dealing with right now. I'm feeling this very strongly. Don't worry about what you're dealing with. Pray and ask God to give you the understanding of what it is that you need to learn from this, because we go through test and trial to learn, definitely to learn and to grab something and to be able to, when you recognize this type of situation again, you know how to handle it properly. So glean what you need to glean from this test. Learn what you need to learn. Learn, because everything is a learning curve. Everything is a test. Everything is, it's for you to learn. It's for your betterment. So learn what you need to learn so you can move forward and be able to help somebody else. Because all of your go through and all of the stress and stuff that you go through is not only for you or not a direct result of some of your decisions. Not all of it. Some of it is, but not all of it. God entrusts us to go through to be a blessing to somebody else. I know you're not mature enough for that. I know you weren't ready for that. I know you weren't ready for that. I know you weren't ready for that. I know. I know you weren't ready for it. But I'm sorry. I got to be the person to tell you. All of your go through is not just for you. God trusts you enough to be able to go through it and come out of it stronger than when you went in, so that way you can help somebody else. Yeah. So just change your perspective. Change your perspective, change your mindset, and allow God to work through you so you can be a blessing to somebody else. Hear what I'm saying? That's what I want you to know. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Because listen, there are people watching you, and you can't lose your witness. You can't lose your witness. You can't lose your witness. So I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Because I'm telling you, I've been, it's hitting me. What you're going through, don't despise it. The blessing is going to be greater. And you're going to look back at it and be like, wow. Because that's what God does. Also, oh, yes, auntie. Yes, auntie. Yes, auntie. Yes, auntie. It's all about loving and serving. Absolutely. God would not allow you, because he loves you too much. He died that you may have life. So he's not going to let this test or what this trial, this storm to overtake you. Because if he did that, he would cease being God. Because it tells us that we know the thoughts that he has toward us. They are of good, not of evil, to bring us to an expected end. So he already knows what our ending is before the beginning. So therefore, he's going to work it out on our behalf. But it's just to make sure that our faith is where it needs to be. We got to make sure that we got the faith to furnish it. So when he does it, he can get all the glory out of it. Whew, I'm telling you, Philippians 2, verses 12 to 16. I want you to read it. Hopefully something that I said today will cause you to change your mind, change your perspective, and hopefully eventually change your life. because you know my tagline that there's one moment that can change your life. I love you. I'm praying for you and with you, and I hope that you're doing the same for me. And don't forget, like I said, I got t-shirts for sale, $25. I'll post the pictures probably tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. Oh no. Yeah, within the next couple of days. Yes, Lord. We get the victory and God's get the glory. I tell people all the time, it's for God's glory and my benefit. I learn from it. My faith muscles flex in it. Oh, and I love when I can flex my faith muscles. I love it. Oh, God, I love it. And I can look at the devil in his face and be like, yeah, you thought that was going to take me out, but look at me. I'm still standing because of what the Lord has done. That's why I give him thanks. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Listen, I tell you all the time, we're going over the Bible study. We're going over the Bible study. And thank you. Thank you. I saw, yes, it's for God's glory and my benefit. Huh? Yes, use it, Shantae. Use it. Use it. Use it. I'm telling you, use it. Post it everywhere. Post it everywhere. Is for God's glory and my benefit. God does what he does so that his glory can be revealed in me. When the people see me and try to figure out how I got where I am, how I got what I have, it's all because God did it. God gets the glory. It's for God's glory and for my benefit. Because there's benefits in this thing. All right, I gotta go. I love y'all. Pray for me as I pray for you. And I'll see y'all next week. All right. And keep looking. I'll be posting the information. Love y'all. Be blessed. Love you. Mean it. I'm out of here. All right. Take care.